Welcome back to Backcountry Amateur Radio. I am down in Richfield, Utah. Here's my location, and I just want to share with you the operation I had going on here on a bike trip. All right, welcome to the camp. Check this place out. I mean, I'm actually kind of on top of a hill. It's pretty great. Yeah, I really dig it. So I actually just tested my antenna, and 7 meters or 7 megahertz or 40 meters is gonna be really good. 1 to 1.6 SWR at the highest, and my 20 meters is almost flat, 1 to 1.12 SWR. So pretty happy with that. But I'm actually pretty happy about this location. I mean, I drove up to it, so it's not really a hiking backcountry situation, but I'm definitely in some backcountry. There's a town down there, and actually Interstate 70 is down there. So, but I'm still off grid, and I don't have a good way yet for solar charging for the HF system, but one of these days. And yeah, but I'm gonna be running 891 tonight, and just gonna see what I can do. I might just fire it up here in a little bit anyway. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. Backcountry Amateur Radio. Really proud of this guide system I made for this walking stick. You see the intricate, very intricate setup. I made a triangle shape with my stakes, pounded them pretty deep, and then I ran a bite, like the center of the cord, and I did a series of hitches up here. And then I ran the free ends down to the descending V here, and ran them off to stakes individually off the left and right. I used those as pulleys, and then I was able to have a center anchor so I can adjust the tension with 2 rather than 1 cord at a time. So I've got to finish installing this setup, but there's that. And then I did a similar anchoring for my mast out here, which is just one of those cheap fishing poles from Amazon. But you know, it's actually worked really well for this purpose. So here we are.
Kilo November 4, Papa Kilo Sierra, you're 59. Hey, also 59 into Georgia. Thanks for activating 73. Thanks for being there, 73. QRZ. Kilo Echo 8, Uniform Sierra Alpha Portable. Whiskey Bravo 2, Sierra Hotel Zulu, you're 59. We are in Utah, Chuck. USS? U2DH. Okay, 73 Chuck, thank you. Thank you, Chuck. Any other West Coast, India, Kilo 4, Golf Radio Oscar, West Coast. Kilo Lima 7, India Sierra, go ahead. The mothership. And so I did end up, after attending the Ed Fong talk, the SOTA Ed Fong talk, with one of the county...
It's about 9:30 Mountain Time, and just tuned in 7,200 megahertz, or 7.2 megahertz, and that's a little early. I didn't sleep well last night. I had some neighbors moved in, and probably some local kids just yahooing all night, so that was a little disruptive to the sleep pattern. But before that, it was really nice and just really quiet, beautiful place to be. I am 6,300 feet. A lot of Utah is categorized as a high desert, and that's partly why. I mean, you can see this is desert out here. It's beautiful. It's just, I'm in the junipers. If I were hunting, I would be hunting for deer in this place. It's would be amazing territory. Probably good rabbit hunting too, if you're into that. Anyway, these mountain bike trips are really great because I can kind of just operate from the car a little bit. Last night was really windy, and with all the sand here, I couldn't really operate the way I wanted to, so I was kind of cramped up inside the car. And also using the car battery, and that was fun because it put out a little bit more power. This little 6-amp Bioenno battery doesn't allow me to put out a ton of power, so I run it pretty low power, sub 15 watts if I can. But at this elevation where I am, there's very little impeding my antenna from getting the signal out. Last night I was able to talk to W6MDE, Mike Delta Echo, out in California for just a minute. Despite he was able to run 100 watts, I was only running 15. We talked, and atmospheric conditions weren't so great, so we could hear each other, and then we couldn't. We had a really good 1 minute of good communication. So that was great.
North America, Denmark, number 5.
All right, this station's coming in from Denmark.
Queen Yankee calling and listening. You have a weapon amplifier. What's going on? Mike back in.
And this station out in Denmark must be operating a massive amount of power, but so we're on 14.249. I love coming out here and just operating. I don't really ever get too many of the contest things going. Not in it for numbers. So last night I had several QSOs on repeater system, 2-meter repeater system. One guy just 50 miles from here, maybe not even 50. And another was several hundred miles away from the other side of the state in Utah. He was in Moab, and he was operating off an HT. And as I was talking with him, my station fell out. And I thought something had happened to my rig. What happened to my rig is I've had this happen twice now. Maybe I didn't have them properly crimped, but I've started soldering these going forward. The Anderson power pole, the insert, fell off the end of my ground line, which was super annoying, and so it was just hanging out there. Word of the wise, make sure they're crimped well.
Whiskey Bravo 5, November parts on the air.
Got a lot of chasers.
Kilo Charlie 0, give me the rest of the call. Thank you for the IL. QRZ Whiskey Bravo 5, November parts on the air.
Kilo India 7, Whiskey Juliet Papa, QRP.
Golf.
Yeah, I'm not getting in there at all.
Charlie Papa Golf 5 Business David, you're a 5555 in Ohio. 68 Charlie Papa Golf, you are about a 5 and 7, 5 and 7.
All these guys from the Midwest are coming in 5'9" on my end.
QSL, thank you, sir. Have a
Obviously.
great day. 73. Was there a QRP station?
Kilo India 7, Whiskey Juliet Papa, QRP.
Kilo India 7 Whiskey, it wasn't your problem, I just phased on it. Give me your call sign again.
Kilo India 7, Whiskey Juliet Papa, portable QRP.
Whiskey India 7, Kilo India 7 Whiskey. I'm missing the next letter. For some reason, it just mushes out when you say it.
Juliet Papa.
Okay, Kilo India 7 Whiskey Juliet Papa. You're 5 and 5, 5 and 5 in the park Kilo 6596.
You are 5'9" into Richfield, Utah.
Thank you for the Utah. QRZ Whiskey Bravo 5, November parts on the air.
QCQ calling CQ. Hello CQ, this is Kilo India 7, Whiskey Juliet Papa. CQ calling CQ. Hello CQ, this is Kilo India 7, Whiskey Juliet Papa. CQ calling CQ. Hello CQ, this is Kilo India 7, Whiskey Juliet Papa.